Hello everyone, myself is Falmari. Today we are going to discuss the fuzzy equation. The learning outcome of this video is at the end of the session students will be able to solve the fuzzy equation. Now what is the fuzzy equation? An equation of the form a plus x is equal to b and a into x is equal to b, where a and b are the fuzzy numbers, are called the fuzzy equations. Now let us see how to solve the fuzzy equation a plus x is equal to b. This step number 1 is of finding the alpha cut of a and alpha cut of b. Suppose that we have obtained the alpha cut of a is equal to a closed interval f1 of alpha and f2 of alpha, and alpha cut of b is equal to closed interval j1 of alpha comma j2 of alpha, where alpha belonging to open 0 to closed 1. Now let us assume that the alpha cut of x is a closed interval x1 comma x2. Here this x is a solution which we don't know. That's why we are assuming that the alpha cut of this x as a closed interval x1 comma x2. Now the step number 2 is of applying the decomposition theorem. We know that the decomposition theorem asserts that alpha cut of sum of the two fuzzy numbers is exactly equal to the sum of the alpha cuts of the corresponding fuzzy numbers. So for the equation a plus x equal to b, taking alpha cut on both sides, we have alpha cut of a plus x is equal to alpha cut of b. On the left side, applying decomposition theorem, we get alpha cut of a plus alpha cut of x equal to alpha cut of b. Now here we are knowing the alpha cuts of these three fuzzy numbers. Substituting their expression, then we have this new equation. Now on the left side, we can see that it is the addition of two closed intervals. We know that the closed intervals are added position wise. That is, the first point is going to add with the first point and end point is going to add with the end point. Now adding them, then we have this new equation. Now this is what the equality between the two closed intervals. By the definition of equality of closed intervals, if these two closed intervals are equal, it means their initial and end points must be equal. So equating their initial and end points, we get f1 of alpha plus x1 equal to j1 of alpha, and the end point will become f2 of alpha plus x2 equal to j2 of alpha. Now solving these two equations for x1 and x2, we get x1 equal to j1 of alpha minus f1 of alpha, and x2 is equal to j2 of alpha minus f2 of alpha. Now substituting the values of x1 and x2 in the definition of alpha cut of x, we get this new expression for alpha cut of x, where alpha belongs to open 0 to closed 1. Now the next step is of the necessary condition for the existence of solution of a fuzzy equation a plus x equal to b. That condition is that the given fuzzy equation has the solution only when the initial point of this alpha cut of a must be strictly less than the end point of this alpha cut for every alpha belongs to this interval. That is what here we have written. If you found any one number of alpha between this range where this inequality is not going to hold, means at that point we are getting either equality or greater, in such a case we can say that the given fuzzy equation has no solution. So once you have this necessary condition, then we can easily find out the membership function of the solution x by using the alpha cut of x. Let us consider the first example. Solve the fuzzy equation a plus x equal to b, where a and b are the fuzzy numbers defined by these two membership functions. Now the first step of the solution is of finding the alpha cut of this fuzzy number A and the fuzzy number B. Now we know that the definition of alpha cut of any fuzzy number is what? It is the collection of those real numbers for which A is assigning the gradation greater than or equal to alpha. Now taking this condition into consideration, we will calculate alpha cut of A and alpha cut of B. Now here you can see that this A of x is defined in three stages actually. Out of one is 0. So ignoring it, for these two stages we have the different range. By considering these two different ranges, we can find out the initial and end point of the alpha cut of A, and the same procedure will be followed for fuzzy number B. Now the first range for the fuzzy number A is from 1 to 2. In this range, we want the condition A of x greater than or equal to alpha. In this range, this A of x is defined as x minus 1 greater than or equal to alpha. Now solving this for x, we get x greater than or equal to alpha plus 1. Now the next range for the fuzzy number A is 2 is less than x less than or equal to 3. In this range, A of x is defined as 3 minus x, and we want it is greater than or equal to alpha. Now solving this for x, we find x is less than or equal to 3 minus alpha. Now x is greater than or equal to alpha plus 1. It means that by the definition of interval, alpha plus 1 is the initial point of alpha cut of A, and x is less than or equal to 3 minus alpha means that end point of the alpha cut of A. Therefore, we can write alpha cut of A is equal to closed interval alpha plus 1 to 3 minus alpha, where alpha belonging to this range. Now, similarly, in the same way, we can find out the alpha cut of B. For B, the first range is from 13 to 40. In this range, we want B of x is greater than or equal to alpha. In this range, B of x is defined as x minus 13 upon 27. We want it is greater than or equal to alpha. Solving for x, we find x greater than or equal to 27 alpha plus 13. Similarly, taking next range, 40 is less than x less than or equal to 60, and considering this condition, replacing B of x, we have provided as 60 minus x upon 20. We want it is greater than or equal to alpha. Now solving this for x, we find x is less than or equal to 60 minus 20 alpha. In the same way, we can find the alpha cut of B is equal to, as x is greater than or equal to this quantity will become the initial point, and x is less than or equal to 60 minus 20 alpha. It means this 60 minus 20 alpha will be the end point, for alpha belongs to open 0 to closed 1. Now the step number 2 is of finding the alpha cut of x. Now we know that to find alpha cut of x, we have to use the decomposition theorem for the fuzzy equation A plus x equal to B. Taking the alpha cut for the fuzzy equation, we have alpha cut of A plus x equal to alpha cut of B. Applying here decomposition theorem, we find alpha cut of A plus alpha cut of x equal to alpha cut of B. Now alpha cut of A and alpha cut of B are known to us, and we can assume alpha cut of x as a closed interval x1 comma x2. Substituting all these values, we found a new equation. Now on the left side, adding these two closed intervals position wise, we have this new equation. Now this is what the equality between these two closed intervals. So equating their initial and end points, we have these two different equations. Now solving the first equation for x1 and second equation for x2, we get the value of x1 as 26 alpha plus 12 and x2 as 57 minus 19 alpha. As once we know x1 and x2, it means that we know the alpha cut of x. Now the next step number 3 is of to check whether alpha cut of x satisfies the necessary condition or not. It is our alpha cut of x. Now we will verify the necessary condition. Let us take any arbitrary point alpha equal to 0.1 from this range. Here I have taken 0.1, one can take 0.2, 0.5, 0.9 or whatever the number between this range. Now calculate the value of the initial and end point at this point alpha equal to 0.1. The initial point will take the value 14.6 and the end point will take the value 55.1. We can easily see that the value of the initial point at this one is less than the value at the end point. As it is true for any arbitrary point alpha, we can say that this condition is going to hold in this range. So that we can say that the necessary condition is satisfied. Once the necessary condition is satisfied, with the help of this alpha cut of x, we can find out the membership function capital X, which is our required solution. Now let us consider the initial point of the alpha cut of x and equate it to x and find out the value of alpha from this equation, which we have obtained as alpha equal to x minus 12 upon 26. Now to find out the range for this stage, you have to put alpha equal to 0 and alpha equal to 1. If you put alpha equal to 0, you will find the value of x equal to 12, and if you put alpha equal to 1, we get the value of x equal to 38. It means that the solution has one stage of x minus 12 upon 26 between the range 12 to 38. Now consider the end point, equate it to x, and similarly solve this for alpha. We'll get it as alpha equal to 57 minus x upon 19. Now putting alpha equal to 0, we find the value of x is 57, and putting alpha equal to 1, we get the value of x equal to 38. Now it means that the membership function for x of x has then one more stage of 57 minus x upon 19 between the range 38 is less than x less than or equal to 57. So it is a required solution of the fuzzy equation.